Philadelphia 76ers star Paul George was suspended for 25 games by the NBA after violating the league's NBA or NBPA Anti-Drug Program, a decision that immediately sent shockwaves through the team, its fan base, and the wider basketball world. The suspension was announced on January 31, 2026, and took effect immediately, removing one of Philadelphia's most experienced and recognizable players during a pivotal stretch of the season. Please subscribe, like, and share to support us. Thanks. As is customary in cases involving the NBA's drug policy, the league did not disclose a specific substance involved or provide detailed circumstances surrounding the violation. Under league rules, however, a 25-game suspension generally indicates a first violation of the anti-drug program. The policy is known for its strict enforcement and limited public disclosure, designed to protect player privacy while maintaining the integrity of the league. George addressed the situation publicly shortly after the announcement, offering an explanation that added an important layer of context to the suspension. He revealed that a violation occurred while he was seeking treatment related to a mental health issue, and acknowledged that he made a mistake by taking a medication that was not approved under NBA guidelines. In his statement, George accepted full responsibility for the error, stressing that there was no intent to gain a competitive advantage, and that the situation stemmed from a lapse in judgment during a vulnerable moment. He went on to apologize to the 76ers organization, his teammates, coaches, and fans, expressing regret for putting the team in a difficult position. George emphasized that he respects the league's rules and understands why the suspension was imposed. He also said he plans to use the time away from basketball to focus on his mental and physical health, calling the setback a learning experience and an opportunity for personal growth. The suspension carries major financial consequences as well. Because suspended games are unpaid, George is expected to lose approximately $11.7 million from his salary, making this one of the most costly suspensions of his career. Beyond the financial hit, the timing of the punishment significantly affects Philadelphia's season. George will be sidelined until March 25th, leaving him eligible to return with only about 10 regular season games remaining, just as teams begin final preparations for the playoffs. On the court, George's absence creates a notable void. The 35-year-old veteran had been averaging roughly 16 points, 5 rebounds, and nearly 4 assists per game, providing scoring versatility, defensive experience, and leadership in the locker room. His ability to play multiple positions and take pressure off other star players has been a key component of the Sixers' rotation, especially during close games and late-game situations. Philadelphia now faces a challenging stretch without one of its most reliable contributors. The team sits in the middle of the Eastern Conference playoff race, where even a short losing streak can have major implications for postseason seeding. Coaches will be forced to adjust lineups, redistribute minutes, and rely more heavily on role players in younger talent to compensate for George's absence. The suspension also comes as the NBA trade deadline approaches, raising questions about whether the front office will explore roster moves to add depth or stability during this period. Beyond the immediate basketball impact, George's suspension has also sparked broader conversations around mental health in professional sports. His comments have highlighted the delicate balance players face when seeking treatment while navigating strict league regulations. The situation has drawn attention to the importance of clear communication between players, medical professionals, and league officials to avoid similar issues in the future. Looking ahead, George's return late in the season will come at a critical moment. With limited games left before the playoffs, there will be little time for reintegration or adjustment. How quickly he regains rhythm and how well the Sixers hold their position in the standings during his absence could ultimately shape the team's postseason outlook. For now, the suspension stands as a significant setback for both Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers, marking one of the most impactful off-court developments of the NBA season.